this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold.
These beautiful people, welcome to Mind Over Silence, my new revamp page here on YouTube. And I'm super excited to be bringing y'all my creation that I've been working so hard to create, so hard to be myself on camera. And today is for me to bring all that into fruition. You know, like over time, I've just been learning that I'm not just here to live, I'm also here to spread love, spread information, and also serve. So I'm excited to do that for y'all today. You get what I'm saying? So, mind over silence. I did write a few keynotes to just explain what this YouTube is going to be about and how we just going to be rocking this wave, okay? And I did write notes because my mind sometimes speak faster than my mouth. If you know, you know. So, welcome to Mind Over Silence, this space where your voice matters. Your truth is sacred and your silence is no longer an option. Here we speak loudly, heal deeply, and empower ourselves and others to live unapologetically. From raw conversations, spiritual insights, and mindset breakthroughs, okay, to self love practices and goddess and God's energy. This channel is a safe haven for transformation, clarity, and fearless expression. I like that. No more holding back. No more quiet. Your mind speak, your soul listen. And together we rise. So that's just a little summary of what this channel is about. I just want to come in here and just be my authentic self, the conversations, the life lessons I have with individuals, you know. And it's like since I'm an energy reader, I attract a lot of different energies. So I just attract people. They just having these conversations. We don't know them from Adam to Eve. They just tell me their whole life story, okay? And I just want to share more about my insight of understanding that type of energy or that type of frequency, and just also sharing my life stories with you all and how I got to where I become far as being certified in healing therapy, being certified in psychology, and also just being certified in cosmetology, like in all things, you get what I'm saying, and just also creating safe havens throughout Detroit. So today I just was like, why not just do a little story time today, kicking it off with how I had to, at this moment, 10 minutes ago, had to put my son back in school due to a 5-day suspension, and how us as the guiders, the leaders, the parents, whatever, how we have to understand, like, we can't allow these schools to have so much power over our children. Yes, we place them in there for them to teach them, even though we're supposed to be the first teachers. Yes, we put them in place to spend more time with our children, even though we spending time with our children, but we out here having to make that money. You get what I'm saying? Have to pay these bills, have to provide for our children. Understand? At the same time, we cannot allow these principals or these teachers to have so much control over our children. By that being said, so we get there, right? You know, we sit in the office. It's a nice little office out here, where I reside. And we in there waiting, and I seen the one principal walk past. Before I knew he was a principal, I just felt his energy. It was just like, it wasn't that type of energy. You get to say it wasn't that grab energy, that genuine energy. You get what I'm saying? By me once again being an energy reader, I understand where he come from. You get what I'm saying? And then I just happened to look over and see my son's face. He like, I was like, dang, you don't like him or something? He like, nah. He was like, he just be doing too much. I was like, is he doing too much or he doing his job? Because listen, I'm not an individual who play sides just because you're my child. Like, I like to hear both parties. That's just who I am. So we get back there. He called us back. And so he got to talking about the situation about the split. So my son basically got expelled due to vaping in class. Why? I don't know. But I found all this out like before a parent teacher conference, and he didn't get suspended. And me being the parent that I am, I said, why he's not suspended? Like every situation every action has a consequence. That's what I told the teachers. And I'm like, is there any way I could vouch for you to get him suspended? Because the teacher, he ain't had no power for real. So that's how you know the parents have all the power for us. So we got to realize that. So, but anyway, make long story short. So he wrote out this whole little list, right, about that he wanted me and my son to sign, and also the principal gonna sign. So first off, I'm gonna start off with the title. So the title of this paper is called Behavior Intervention Contract. Intervention contract. So I'm like, okay. So I'm reading, I'm going background information, what's called vaping in class. Whoa. Okay. So, I ain't, I'm letting, I'm being calm. So it says target behaviors. KJ, that's what they call them. KJ will demonstrate appropriate and respectful interactions with all students and staff at the school district. KJ will refrain from instigating or engaging in physical or verbally aggressive behavior with peers and staff members. KJ will refrain from the usage, possession, or demonstration of its illicit substance on school ground. I'm like, okay. And I'm reading like engaging and instigating and verbal aggressive behavior. I'm like, first off, I'm disagreeing with that because I just went to parent-teacher conference. I would say like 8 days before he got suspended, and all the teachers literally said the same thing about him: how mannerable he is, how he get along with the teachers, the students, how so everybody just love him. He's not disrespectful. He's very quiet in the classroom. You get what I'm saying? And like basically about his behavior, like he's a great overall student. Like this is what they say. This is what all 7 or 8 teachers said. They said exactly the same thing about him, literally about his behavior. So I'm reading that, I'm like, okay, that's some bullshit. So I go down, like, why did you put in there? Like, okay, so once again, I read this person energy already, so I see what type of person he was. So then we get to the intervention contract. I said intervention contract. I ain't like that word intervention. Like, we not about to sit here and say intervention. You could come up with better words than, you know what I'm saying, like, self-dedication contracts, just something better. But intervention, like you make it seem like he have some type of addiction or some type of real problem. I'm like, pause. So I'm already offended in my spirit, but my mans don't know I'm offended in my spirit. So we talking. So he like, so I'm reading like KJ will attend all classes on time every day unless excused by parent, guardian, or school of staff member. Okay, I'm cool with that. KJ will seek assistance from school staff member or administrator to aid in the positive of implementation of this contract. Okay, I'm cool with that. KJ will subject to random searches. KJ will be subjected to random searches. I said, wait, what? KJ will continue to be held to the district code of conduct. So I just went back to, KJ will be subjected to random searches. So I'm like, random searches? So he was like, yeah, just fill out this, blah, blah, sign this. I said, no, I disagree. I'm not signing that. And my son was, I said, first off, so you're not about to sign it because first off, you're not in no prison. Like, first off, I don't allow you to search my son. That's invading his privacy. You get what I'm saying? He like, well, school have, different laws or than it does in the outside. I said, I understand what you're saying, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. You're not about to sit here and search my son. Like, that's not about to be a thing. Like, I'm not about to allow you to do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, because once again, this is not a prison. This is the school system of education. So he's supposed to be learning, not feeling like a damn criminal. Like, we're not about to do that. He was like, well, it's not that. I was like, but it is, because I was like, at this point, you already have your mind made up that this is going. So you already putting this in an atmosphere that you don't have the understanding that he's going to do better. Your mind made up. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be subjecting him to random searches. Don't search my child. this is not about to happen. He not signing this. I'm not signing this. So he either gonna get enrolled in school or he not gonna get enrolled in school. And if he not, I will place him in another school because I have no problem doing that. I'm just let you know. Like, listen, I'm the finest school queen. Quit. I'm telling you. Like, no. Like, I just feel like it's just crazy because a lot of our children is being victimized as as criminals already. Instead of like, okay, he should have put instead of being subjected to random searches, it should have been like, okay, so they have a counselor. So KJ is obligated to see a counselor at least 2 times out the week in school. You get what I'm saying? To help with the situation and try to better understand it. Like, why would you vape in classroom? You get what I'm saying? Even though I know why he did it. But I'm just saying, like, for y'all point of view, and I'm getting like, okay, I'm not the one in the school. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the teachers. I'm not the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not my child. But at the end of the day, I have my child best interest, and I got to make sure these teachers have my child best interest because I'm trusting you with this vessel to develop him into a young man and not victimize him to make him feel like he gonna be out here being a criminal. Like, we not about to play these games and we not about to play these roles. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to really start doing more as far as like our children when they in these school systems. You get what I'm saying? We got to make sure we go to this parent teacher conference. We got to make sure we check in with these teachers. We got to make sure our child doing their work. We got to make sure they doing what they got to do. I took my damn son's phone. You're not allowed to take your phone to school. I survived without the phone in school. You could survive without the phone in school. He like, what happened if I get to you? Better use the school phone or don't get your ass in no trouble. Get out the way. You feel me? Like, let's be clear. Like, it's crazy because a lot of our children is literally being victimized by these teachers, by these students. You get what I'm saying? You wonder why it's a lot of school shootings. It's a lot of fucking people killing themselves due to bullying. You just got to realize what's the problem, because you be like, they always want to blame the parents, the moms, the dads. You be like, hold on, because over here, we make sure it's structured over here. You get what I'm saying? It may be a little chaotic from time to time, but we make sure we instill from me and his father, we instill values in our son of understanding, like what the fuck is right and what's wrong and what certain situations can cause you. And you're going to always have to, with every action, it's a repercussion. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't like that shit. You see, I ain't signed it. I took the paper with me. I did not sign. He had 2. He wanted me to sign one and my son to sign one. I said, son, you're not signing that. He was livid. He was white as hell. Red as hell. Head was red as fuck. He was bald, mad looking at me. Because at the end of the day, you can't stop him from his education. So don't act like I don't know the system of the laws. You get what I'm saying? Because I was like, I know exactly. Well, he not signing it. He not signing it. And my son, these teachers, boy, they be having it out for my child. Because, just some people, like, that's how I was, like, as a child. Like, my teachers had it out for me. I was quiet. I was a straight A student and everything. And my teachers just, for some reason, they just did not like me. And I just had to realize over time how energy is built, you know what I'm saying, amongst people. Like, people is literally placed in your way to destroy your character, to destroy your spirit, to destroy your energy, and take away your life. You get what I'm saying? And it starts at very young. As soon as you come out the womb, it's happening. You get what I'm saying? As soon as you get in the womb, it's happening. So we just have to be our children protectors. And we also have to teach them life lessons before any of these motherfuckers do. Because I'm quick to teach my son the lesson. But you want to be grown? All right, let's put you in a grown situation and see how you do. Like, I'm an advocate. I'm not against none of that. Now, I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to call you out your name. But I'm going to make sure I redirect you and let you know, like, okay, you're on some bullshit, okay? And you need to take some time. You need to take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe we need our space so we can come back and understand each other. But real shit, though. So, y'all, all I have to say, because this video is, like, hella long, to just listen to your children, okay? And I'm not perfect, and I'm still in the phase of understanding my child does have a voice, and he have his own, all of them, they all have their own way of thinking and interpreting certain things and information and how they view things. Our viewing of nature our viewing of seeing is different from our children's. You get what I'm saying? So we sometimes we just have to step into their shoes for a second and then realize we was once in their shoes and how we was treated in school. We not about to sit here and act like some of these teachers wasn't on some F shit. Like, let's be real. They really was on some BS. And I know I had a couple of Miss Blow. I couldn't stand her. Yes, she was a dark-skinned lady with red lipstick. I always had red lipstick on her teeth. And she was, man, she couldn't stand me. For no reason, because my name was spelled wrong. I mean, because my name wasn't spelled how her liking. You get what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying is we have to listen to our children, be mindful. We have to observe these teachers, because you know a genuine motherfucker. Come on now. We know a genuine motherfucker from a non-genuine motherfucker. You got to realize teachers ain't the same how they was back in our time and back in our, we're going to say our parent time, when they actually really cared for our children and not try to make them up as being a fucking criminal. Fucking criminal. I was so pissed. And maybe I looked at it wrong, but I know my conscience. I'm like, nah, that don't sound right. But this is mind over silence. If I ain't teach you nothing, one thing I can teach you today is never silence your mind, okay? Speak up for what you believe in and never back down, okay? Don't feel no type of way because people don't understand why you snap it off. It's okay. It's a certain way to do it. I ain't say disrespect nobody, but the way you can snap off on a person, okay? So never silence your mind. Never silence your heart. Never silence your spirit. And this is your beautiful goddess Ra with Mind Over Silence. Everyone have a beautiful day and thank you for listening. Peace, love, light, and healing.
We all need someone to hold.